Good evening, everybody. We're gonna try something new. Of course, our channel's new, so we're gonna be changing stuff here and there. Joe and I speak every night after all our chores are done. We sit at the table and have a cup of coffee and just reflect on the day and the day's events. So we thought that we would try this tonight and see if anybody likes our chats, if they want to join in. Unfortunately, this is one hell of a time to start it. And with that, I will turn this over to Joe because he's more up to date on political stuff. And no, I'm not. So he usually comes home and tells me what's going on. We do our chores and then we sit out back and talk a bunch of crap about a bunch of stuff. So
bunch of crap about a bunch of stuff.
A bunch of stuff. So I'm going to turn this over to him because he has more knowledge than I do. I'll probably be kicking in here or there, but
yeah, we rushed into this, so names or whatever might not be all perfect, but I'm sure you all already know anyway. I don't know where you all picked up Trump's rallies or when he was running for president, but the man always said that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. Ran on it, among other things. Always said they cannot have a nuclear weapon. And now, all of a sudden, out of the blue, some of these politicians are like, you can't do that. It's unconstitutional, like Thomas Massey. It's unconstitutional. Really? Well, it's unconstitutional to make a nuclear weapon to fire at another country.
yeah, but why do you say it was unconstitutional?
Because he's saying we shouldn't have been in it.
Right, but didn't we, I seen on the news that we launched major attacks today.
With B-52s, yeah, on 3 different nuclear sites, yes.
Yeah, what were they? I don't remember. I don't remember what he told me. So
forgive me if I pronounce them wrong. Fredo, Natanz, and Esfahan.
Right.
All right. Everybody's like, they don't have nuclear weapons. Maybe not. But do you know how close they are to having a nuclear weapon? The whole idea is to stop them before they get to the point where it breaks out into a World
War III.
No, just the world exclusion.
No.
Just end everything. Right now, they're in a weak position. Now's the time to hit them. And I'm going to be honest with you, if it was up to me, they would have been leveled a long time ago. They need a new regime.
A better.
Yeah.
Better regime.
The regime they have now, nothing but trouble. And you can thank Obama and you can thank Biden for all this, right? Deliveries of cash in the middle of the night, right? Turning your head the other way because you're afraid to say something.
Well, not to mention, I mean, Israel has always been our major ally, no? I mean, we've always been close to Israel.
Yes.
In my way of saying it. And, I mean, Israel's been holding their own.
Very well.
Right.
And don't they think if we had problems here, Israel would not come over?
In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, they would be here to help us. How it came about that we sent I think they were B-52s, right?
B-52s, 2 of them, yeah.
Yeah, with the buster, the bunker buster bombs.
Busters, right.
Which is pretty cool.
Which is a sequence The first one hits, breaks open the top, and the next one goes down in.
and goes further.
Right.
I did read that. I did after you told me. I'm like, let me go look this up real fast.
And I can't remember if they said the one bunker or the one site is 60 or 600 feet below ground level. Can't remember.
Well, I mean, even that. I mean, Trump did give them a warning. Like he said, we're going to give you, what was it?
Gave them 60 days.
60 days,
Yep.
and then he even extended it. What, 2 weeks?
And he was trying to decide what to do. He put an offer on the table for them that was very generous. They want no part of it. So this is not on us, all right? But Trump is not going to let nuclear weapons start coming to us. He's going to cut it off before it gets that far. You don't wait until the last minute. Oh, look, a nuclear. Oh, maybe we ought to fire back. That's ridiculous. I don't want a war any more than anybody else does, and neither does he.
Well, look at Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, she disappointed me.
Well, I could understand pretty much what she was saying, but things have to be done. That's I had to write little notes because, like I said, he's the.
Well, but the thing is, he's not going to win a popularity contest with this.
But he might save us all.
He is going to save us all, and he's doing what needs to be done.
You know, well, according to, and I know I go on X every now and then. I try not to go on too much stuff because, number one, I'll never get nothing done in this house, and number two, it'll just make my nerves worse. But there was the one Republican lawmaker that said Iran's strike is unconstitutional.
Oh, yeah.
Who was it?
Thomas Massey.
Thomas Massey. And he shared Trump's post and made that remark, which
Right.
who the hell is he to make a remark like that against our president? You know what? Pound rocks, pound salt,
Count rocks.
whatever. You know what? Don't speak out against the president like that.
You always got to have somebody.
And then, like, you know, I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's a tough little girl.
She's a firecracker.
She is.
I love her to death, but
She is, but I mean, she again on X, she posted, every time America is on the verge of greatness, we get involved in another foreign war. And I'm sure that Trump wasn't saying, oh, well, you know what, we're on the verge of greatness, let's
skip
go
this.
let's go look for a war to get into.
Well, and the other thing is, I don't know if you heard, and check it out for yourself, make sure, all right, because I'm only going by hearsay. Supposedly, Trump has Putin and what's the jackass's name? Ukraine.
Zelensky.
Zelensky, that's him. Yeah.
He has a way with words. He doesn't mince them. I try to refrain.
But he's got them coming to the table, actually talking to each other.
God bless.
They're not going to have mitigators between it. They're actually going to talk to each other.
Yeah.
I think they should put the gloves on, go in the ring, and whoever comes out is the winner.
Well, Trump is a businessman and
Oh,
he
I
knows
get
how to
that.
negotiate.
Of course.
And that's why he's our president. That's what I say. But then again, Iran with they're very primitive people. Honest, I'm sorry to say, but they are. And I no disrespect to any Iranians, but
They don't want them there.
that you know.
No, they don't want them there.
Well, I mean, Iran came right out and says, and they threatened the U.S. that we would suffer irreparable damage if we became directly involved in the conflict, which I know for a fact that did not sit well with President Trump. You know what I mean? Like, again, Israel is like a bestie to us in women's terms. And I mean, right? I mean,
I can't agree. I don't know. I'm not a woman, so I can't.
and they're our bestie. Like, you know,
They're
you're,
bros.
in men's terms.
There you go.
But the thing that scares me in light of the U.S. strikes, what are the avenue of retaliation from Iran, speaking that they're going to retaliate on us?
We'll drive them dead in the ground if they even attack.
Well, again, of course, after having too much coffee and caffeine in me, I stopped cleaning my room and went on the internet to see what
Right.
can they possibly do.
She does a lot. I do rarely any research. I just go by what I hear on YouTube. She goes full blown, and more credit to her.
I dig like a mole.
She comes out and the rabbit ears come up. You know what I mean? The rabbit hole is so deep with her.
Yeah, because I want to know everything, and I
and that's
wish that
commendable.
I wish I didn't, because what I came up with, my anxiety, God. But that being said, I did write some stuff down that I did find, and one of the retaliations, they could attack our bases and our personnel that's in the Middle East.
That would be a mistake.
It would be a mistake, but they could do it. There's numerous bases in the Middle East
Yeah.
with thousands, tens of thousands of our troops over there.
I think we got more going on. And of course, we don't know everything. But I guarantee you Trump has set up to deal with it before. It might be a little bad, and God forbid a loss of life. You know, if my sons were involved in this, I'd be uptight as
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Right, and
goodness. I don't know what I would do.
I
God.
relate. I really do relate to people whose
Children.
kids are over there. It's not like I'm saying make them light of it, okay?
God bless our troops.
But I'm sure he set up, because those B-52s were outside
Yeah, there was,
the Iranian.
and several other, I neglected to get the other airplanes.
Well, it was the two B-52s.
Oh, that rabbit scared me after that. Thanks. But and also, all right, that's the troops. God bless them. Let's hope they
Yeah.
stay safe. But, and this is what really, really gets me, and it's like a sneaky, friend that you had when you had in school, and they don't want to get in trouble, so they do it by proxy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Iranian, they did. By proxy, they can get that Hezbollah, I can't say the name, Hezbollah,
Hazma.
was it?
I call him Hazma. Might as well call him Hazmat.
No, Hezbollah. In Lebanon, they can, and the rebels in Yemen, they can have them attack us, which by proxy does not make the Iranian military directly involved.
But we know.
It's kind of saying, like, you're putting out on hit on somebody. All right, if you don't have that top man saying go and do this, there's really nothing you can do, and that's a sneaky move, you little jerks. Ooh,
Well,
jerks.
they tried twice and missed. Thank God.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big problem for them.
But, and here we go. I'm still in the rabbit hole. I'm still digging myself deeper. No more coffee after I got into this. That would be a sneaky way to attack us indirectly
Right.
by proxy. Another thing that is, and this happened also in 1979 too, just to bring this to your attention, not probably the same way, but Iran has the capability to disrupt the shipping in the Strait
The lanes, yeah.
the shipping in the Strait of Hamas, which would affect the global oil trade
Right.
and such. And didn't that happen in 1979? Right? Remember when we had that big gas? It was Iran.
Odd even tags.
Yeah.
That's
But that was Iran. It was the revolutionary, the revolution, something going on with Iran, which caused, of course, our gas to be so limited that they were doing odd, even license plates.
right.
And I never went without gas. Just saying, I never went without gas. So that's all I'm saying.
You're special.
I'm smart.
How
I'm
about
very
how
smart.
about people that change their tags?
I ain't saying nothing. All I know is I'm telling you, I didn't go without gas. And not to make light of this, but and then we're gonna continue to go, of course. Why not?
Right.
Cyber attacks. I mean, they demonstrated the capability already with cyber warfare. They have Iranian hackers, and they've targeted U.S. and a lot of allies, such as financing. They get into our finances,
Yep.
our energy, which what happened here tonight. The electricity went off, and I'm like, oh my God!
And we're like, well, was it just a outage, or was something actually happening?
I don't know. I don't know, but it just so happened that I was right in the middle of reading this, and when it got to Iranian hackers and energy, bam, the freaking lights went off. I was like, oh my God, no, really? No. And I'm like, all right, calm down, Cher. Go get your flashlight, shut off your phone, reserve power, because you forgot to charge your external phone charger. And
Well, she's talking to her son. Now, mind you, the bedrooms are next to each other. She's talking to him on the phone. They
we
do
do that all the
all
time.
the time.
We text each other.
And he's like, well, my phone's charged. I'm going on TikTok. And she's trying to figure out a way to charge her phone because she didn't charge it.
I didn't, because I didn't know that the power was going to go out, and I didn't know I was going to be at that point where we can have hackers from Iran to hack our energy system, and bam,
Right.
I'm looking around like, Joe, where are you?
The whole grid go down.
Yeah, so not to mention our I can't even talk now.
The government.
The government agencies. what are they going to? They can hack into the government agencies and send crazy shit.
What was it? 100 FBI warned 150 million about the hacks on the phones.
Oh yeah, there was. I got one the other day. I said I ain't opening that because my phone has where it jumps up. Well, it don't jump up. What is that called? It pops up, and it gives you a heading, and it says FBI warns, do not open this.
DMV.
No, it didn't say that. It said FBI warns, do not open this. I don't know if it's a text or message. And I'm thinking to myself, well, good thing I had that pop-up thing, because if I would have just got a ding, I would have opened it. So I'm not opening. I think I have over 300 and something texts, and I don't know how many emails. I just stopped, and like my sister-in-law yelled at me today and says, didn't you get my text? I'm like, what text? No, I didn't.
But what I was saying about DMV, they were saying that they're sending out texts for people to pay, telling them that they owe on their tolls, that they missed or whatever.
The Easy Pass.
Right, the
Easy Pass.
And,
I don't have the Easy Pass, and I don't go on the highway, so
and as soon
they can
as,
go pound rocks.
as soon as you see it's Easy Pass or DMV, they're telling you not to open them.
Well, that's okay. I forgot to tell you, and this is, you know what? Let's all pray to God that this all works out in the end, and we don't have to take any further steps. And Trump does what Trump does, and he does it good, and he gets this resolved. And Yeah, let's all just pray to God that President Trump
You forgot to
does
tell
what
me
he has to do. But anyway, I forgot to tell you the other day.
Right.
This I don't know. He was an Indian accent,
Okay.
because I don't know if he was Indian or not, because he was on the other end of the phone.
Right.
He says, and I can't do the accent because I'll start cracking
Those
up.
will be racist. No.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well,
And he says, is this, he knew a name. And I'm like, who's this? I never say yes. I
Right.
never say yes. Who's this? Were you involved in an accident 2 years ago? I'm just like, who are you? He goes, well, I need to know if you were involved. I said, who are you? And all of a sudden, click. I was
Yeah.
like, ooh, you dirty rat. First off, you didn't get me saying yes.
but they're trying to get you to say yes so they can use it. But,
If you say yes, like for instance, you get a phone call. Hi, is this such and such? Yes. Who's this? Click. And you're thinking, oh, maybe it's the wrong number. No, they just got you saying yes, and they can actually transpose it into you. I don't know, buying property in Iran, or giving authorization for credit card, or anything. They can superimpose your voice or do whatever they do. I don't know. I'm not really up on that, thank God. But yeah, I never say yes. No. Who are you? And I'm not nice about it either. No. In case or if I want to play, and then I start like questioning them back until they get mad at me. And one of them cursed at me. He called me a bitch. And I said, you got it. Have a nice day. But anyway,
you're nasty.
what?
You're nasty.
I am nasty when I have to be. I am, and I don't care. You know, people are evil nowadays.
Yeah.
They are. But like I said, I just pray to God that, Trump gets this all worked out and does what President Trump works this out and it doesn't go any further. But
Well, give the man time. He doesn't want a war. Okay. And of course you got the left like he's Hitler.
yeah, ain't that something? He don't even have a mustache.
Yeah, I know. But don't forget how we got here. Right? When he left, there was peace. There was no problems.
The first time when he laughed. Yeah.
I mean, they didn't get a chance to get cranked up after Obama gave him the money. But then Biden did what he did. And
Gee,
Trump's got to fix the situation. I don't know.
And he has a short period of time to do it.
Right. And I don't know what people think, like it's an immediate cure. All right. If we stand by and do nothing, they're going to be at our front door. Okay. Please, once again, use some common sense. Okay. He's got to do what he has to do.
Have faith in him. Have faith in him.
We were watching one YouTuber. A full 15 minutes he could have played at every Trump rally, every Trump interview, anywhere Trump was speaking. He could have played 15 minutes straight of Trump saying Iran could not have a nuclear weapon. You all voted him in, right? You all knew what he was about. How do you think he was going to stop it if Iran was dumb enough to follow through with this?
Well, they are dumb enough. Look what they're doing.
And they would have never been able to if they didn't get the money. Okay?
That big. What was it? What are they called?
Please don't hurt us.
No, my arm is killing me. It's hurting so bad.
No. Yeah.
Pallet. That's what I'm
You mean blanket?
the big. No. big pallet of money. Yeah. Well, wow.
I think what was it, 164 million or $1 billion he set in the middle of the night on an airplane.
I have no clue. I have no clue.
Please, people, common sense. Stop trying to find something to fight about. Back your president, okay?
It's scary.
It is scary.
Very scary, but very serious. And we can't let people walk all over the United States of America. Damn it to hell, we've been here for how long?
They did it for 4 years.
Yeah.
Thank God that administration's out. But the main thing is common sense.
There's still some old crypt keepers in there.
Oh, yeah, I know. The total.
You know, let's not go on and on with this because number one, I got to get my TENS unit on. My arm is still killing me. But if you like our nightly chats, we will be having them. Like I said, we sit out here every night after we do all of our work, and
Not that we're going to have them every night, but as much as we can.
as much as we can, yeah.
But send responses. Tell us what you think. Yeah, tell us, what your opinion is on it. If you agree or disagree, it doesn't matter. Let us know what you're thinking.
I'd love to get into some quote unquote conspiracy theories, which are really true.
Word of caution: if you want to get a point across, keep it decent. Don't be morons about it, and we can have a discussion.
Yeah, that would be great. But yeah. So we're gonna close with this. Have a great night. Be safe, and watch your surroundings out there, especially now. Just watch your back. And if you don't have to go out at night, especially us women, take your old man with you. Drag him along. Dude, you come in with me. I don't want to go somewhere by myself. So, but,
And what's the main thing?
and watch your back. Be aware of your surroundings.
You got it.
Be aware. Yeah. He always says that to me because I'm like, la 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 la. Got my head in, the clouds somewhere.
The Lollipop Guild.
But anyway, have a good night. God bless. Be safe, and we'll talk to you soon.
Have a good night.
You have 2 sets of glasses on your head.
I forgot to have. I'm so sorry, Daddy. Why does that bother you?
No, I'm just saying you have 2
I
sets of
forgot I had
glasses.
sunglasses on. Plus, it keeps my hair back.
Iranian.
See me get my fat ass through here.
We even?
I don't know, Dawn. I can't get through here.
Here, how about get off the table for a minute. Move it.
Oh, you are a sweetheart.
Yeah.
You want to pull it back?
No, that's fine. No, the table, yes. They have Iranian. Stop!
This is what I gotta listen to every day. It's like listening to Porky Pig.